I'm Steven, and this is your Daily Energy Report. UK needs Plan B on nuclear. Wind can rise to the challenge. The Guardian recently posted a story saying that the UK government needs a Plan B on nuclear power because of the peril that new reactors will not be built in time to avoid energy shortages, since many of the UK's aging reactors will soon be decommissioned. There's no clear proposition for their replacement. Wind power can provide a way out of this particular problem. A wind farm can be up and running within 6 months to 1 year, while a nuclear power plant takes an average of 10 years to build. Also, onshore wind power is already very competitive and now costs cheaper to produce compared to nuclear. German utility RWE to cut renewable spending to reduce debt. RWE AG will cut renewable energy investment by half from next year as Germany's second largest utility aims to reduce debt and counter falling earnings. RWE's decision to cut investment runs counter to plans by Germany to replace nuclear generation with growth in renewables such as solar, wind, and biomass to at least 35% of total power generation by the end of the decade. The share is about 23% now. While RWE will stick with offshore wind, it will slow the pace of projects it develops as the utility seeks to reduce investment risks. U.S. clean energy surplus with China reached $1.63 billion. According to the Pew Charitable Trust, the U.S. sold more renewable energy and power management products to China in 2011 than it imported, contradicting views that China is becoming the world's most dominant supplier. U.S. suppliers had a $1.63 billion trade surplus for solar manufacturing equipment, specialty materials, control systems, and other high-margin projects. Solar products accounted for more than $6.5 billion in trade between the U.S. and China, with a $913 million surplus for the U.S., according to the report. Chinese government recommits to energy emission goals. As China's national legislature opens up about its annual meeting this week, issues of reducing carbon footprint energy use are squarely on the table. China's State Council reportedly could allocate 2.37 trillion yuan, $380 billion, on such measures. And the nation plans to cut down energy consumption per unit of GDP by 16% and carbon intensity by 17%. The recent and heavily publicized smog concerns in China are the latest reasons the country is in the spotlight for energy and environmental quality topics. For more on energy news and analysis, visit dailyenergyreport.com.